Good morning, students. Today we are starting with the new chapter, chapter 5, playing with numbers. This chapter we will be dealing with how to form two-digit number, three-digit number, and few puzzles or games will be there. Plus we will be learning about divisibility tests. So let's start. Now till now you have studied two-digit number and three-digit number. Now suppose the number is 28. This is a two-digit number. We know that. And how does it form? It is, we call it ones place and tens place. So if I take this ones place as B and tens place as A, then my two-digit number becomes AB. What is my two-digit number? AB. And how do I frame? This is not a two-digit number, this is the digits in a two-digit number. Digits in a two-digit number will be AB. But if I have to frame the two-digit number, how will I make this number? I'll multiply this tens place by 10 and I'll add ones place to it. So it will be 10A plus B. This will be my two-digit number, right? Again I am repeating, if I get the number 28, how do I get? I multiply this number which is at tens place by 10, and when I add 8 to it, I get 2 tens are 20 plus 8, 28. So in the similar manner, if I take the digits, these two digits as AB, so what is my two-digit number digits? They will be AB, right? These are the digits. And if I have to frame a two-digit number from it, I will multiply the tens place digit by 10, that is 10A, and add ones place to it. So it will be 10A plus B. So this is how we call a two-digit number. It will always be of this form if you are taking A in the tens place and B in the ones place, right? Similarly, if I have to frame a three-digit number, so three-digit number, let's take an example 123. This is ones place, this is tens place, this is hundreds place. So how do we form this number? We multiply the number at ones place by 100 plus the number at tens place by 10 and the number at ones place by 1. So we get 1 into 100 plus 2 into 10 plus 3, and when we just solve it we get 123. So this is how three-digit number is formed. Now similarly, if I take the digits in a three-digit number as ABC, digits in a three-digit number as ABC, that is A in the tens place, A in the hundreds place, B in the tens place, and C in the ones place, then how will my number be formed? So my three-digit number will be of the form, three-digit number is of the form 100A plus 10B plus C. Like we have done here, 100 into 1 or 100 into the number at the hundreds place plus 10 into the number at the tens place plus ones place. So again I have taken this as hundreds place, this as tens place, and this is ones place. So I'll multiply this A by 100, B by 10 and C by 1. So my general form for a three-digit number will be this, right? Now if I have to take the reversed number, means suppose I say that reverse this number. How will I reverse this number? My ones place will become hundreds place, and my this ones place will become hundreds place, and hundreds place will become ones place. अगर मुझे इसको रिवर्स करना है तो मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा? ones place को hundreds place में लाना पड़ेगा, hundreds place को ones place में लाना पड़ेगा, and this will not change its place. So it will be like this. So now reversed number, if I have to make its general form, it will be 100C plus B, 10B plus A. So my ones place has become hundreds place and my hundreds place has become ones place. But there is no change in the tens place. So these are your general forms which we'll be using in the questions. Right? We'll be using these general forms in the question. Similarly, for a reversed number which is two-digit, I told you that two-digit number is of the form two-digit number is of the form 10a plus b. So here reversed two-digit number will be reversed two-digit number. Here what will happen? Tens place will become ones place and ones place will become tens place. So it will be 10b plus a. Right? Now, if it is said that you have to frame a three-digit number in cyclic order or just do it cyclically. So, three-digit number to be arranged cyclically. To be arranged in a cyclic manner or cyclically in a cyclic manner. What do you mean by cyclic manner? Cyclic manner means that A, B, C, then comes B, C, A, then C, B, C, A, B. Cyclic manner is this. A, B, C, then B, C, A. साइकिल चल रही है, पहले A, B, C, फिर B, C के बाद A आएगा, फिर C, A, B, C, then A and then B. So this is a cyclic order. So if your number is, we are talking about three-digit number, then its cyclic order will be, this will be of the form 100A plus 10B plus C. This will be of the form 100B plus 10C plus A. And this will be of the form 100C plus 10A plus B. Why is it so? यहाँ पे when we are looking at it, this is ones place, tens place, hundreds place. So 100A plus 10B plus C. This is of the form hundreds, tens, ones. So 100B plus 10C plus A. Again hundreds, tens, ones. So 100C plus 10A plus B. So this is the cyclic manner in which we can put the general form of the three-digit number. Right? Now we'll move on to the examples and it will be more clear then. Let's move on to example number 1. Example number 1 is very easy, which you have done in your junior classes also. Write the numbers in generalized form. Generalized form. You have to write the number in generalized form. Now what is generalized form? First part is 25. Now it's very easy. It is ones and tens. So how will you write it? Generalized form is this form you have to write. So it will be 10 into 2 plus 5 into 1. 10's place number is 2. You will multiply it by 10. Digit at 1's place is 5. So you will multiply it with 5. So this is called the generalized form. 10 into 2 plus 5 into 1, or simply you can write 5 also. Next number is 73. So again 10 into 7 plus 3. You can leave it here or you can just multiply it with 1 also. That's your choice. Next number is 129. Third part. 129. So here ones, tens, hundreds. That means 1 into 100 plus 2 into 10 plus 9 into 1 or 9. Both you can write. Okay? Very easy. Next is 302. So again 3 into 100 plus 0 into 10 plus 2 into 1. So this is the generalized form. Okay? So this I hope everyone has understood, because this you have done in your junior classes as well in the form of expanded form. Now they have given the name generalized form. Okay? Next question, example now. Write the usual form. Usual form. Write the following in the usual form. What do you mean by usual form now? Usual form, which in your junior classes you have done the short form. It's one and the same thing. Now it is given 10 into 5 plus 6. So you have to make it in the usual form. 10 into 5 means that at 10's place you will put the number 5, and 6 means at 1's place you will put the number 6. Right? So this is the usual form. The second example is 100 into 7 plus 10 into 1 plus 8. So again your number will become 7 at 100's place, 1 at 10's place and 8 at 1's place. So the number will become 718. So this was your example number 2. Let's move to example number 3. Example number 3. In a 2-digit number. Question is, in a 2-digit number, tens digit is twice the units digit. So let the digits in the 2-digit number be AB. Because we don't know much about it. So let the digits in 2-digit number, let us take those be A and B. Okay, A I am taking in tens place and B I am taking as ones place. So my 2-digit number will be, what is my 2-digit number? It will be 10A plus B. Right? I have just told you that it is always of the form 10A plus B. Now it is given in the question that in this 2-digit number, tens digit, according to question, what is given? Tens digit. Tens digit क्या है हमारी? A. So tens digit is means equal to twice. Twice means 2 into unit digit. Unit digit is B. Again I am repeating. First, as in the question, a 2-digit number is involved. So we have taken that in 2-digit number we are taking the digits A and B. So the 2-digit number which is formed will be of the form 10A plus B. Right? Now when it is 10A plus B, we have got this as a 2-digit number. Now few more conditions are given. First is that tens place or tens digit. Tens digit means A, because I have taken tens digit as A. Is means equal to. Twice. Twice means 2 into unit digit. Unit digit is B. So first equation is A is equal to 2B. I have got this as first equation. Then it is given if the sum of the digits is 6. What are the digits? Digits are A and B. If they are sum means when you add both, you get the answer 6. So this is my second equation. You have to find the number. Now if you have to find this number, that means you should know the value of A and B. So with the help of these two equations, we will find the value of A and B. So put the value from 1 in 2. So you will take the value of A as 2B and we will put it in this equation. So A will be written as 2B plus B is equal to 6. This means 3B is equal to 6. So B is equal to 6 by 3, 2. So B की value we have got, it is 2. Right? If my B is 2, what will be my A? You can put it any of the equation. So if I put it here, A is equal to 2B. A is equal to 2 into 2, 4. So my 2-digit number will be, 2-digit number was 10A plus B. Put the values, 10 into 4 plus B is 2. So 40 plus 2, 42. So my number is 42. So this is example number 3. Again I am repeating this question. In a 2-digit number. So 2-digit number we don't know. So let us first decide about its digits. There will be 2 digits in a 2-digit number. I am taking them as A and B. When I take them as A and B, my number will become 10A plus B. Right? Now it is given that in this number, tens digit means A. Is means equal to. Twice 2 into ones digit, it is B. So A is equal to 2B is my first equation. Then it is given if the sum of the digits is 6. Sum of the digits means the 2 digits which we are taking, these are A and B. So when you add them, the answer is 6. Now I have got two equations. So I'll use the value of A from first equation and put it in second. So that means in place of A we will put 2B. Add them, 2B plus B is 3B, and when it goes down, answer will be 2. So I have got the value of B as 2. Now put this value of B in first equation and I will get the value of A as 4. Now we have got the value of both A and B. We will put them in a 2-digit number and we will get the answer 42. So this was your example number 3. Let's move to example number 4 now. Example number 4. Write the quotient when sum of a 2-digit number 39 and the number obtained by reversing the digits is divided by 11. Now 2-digit number is given 39. It is given. Now if this number is 39, what will be its reverse number? Its reverse number will be, what will it be? It will be 93. We'll just interchange the places. So it will be 93. Now they are saying that if you take their sum will be 39 plus 93. It is 132. Right? They are asking that what will be the quotient if you divide this sum by 11. So if you divide this sum by 11, what will be the quotient? The first part is 132 divided by 11. So it will be 12. You can just do it. Then second part is what will be its quotient when you divide 132 by sum of the digits. Now sum of digits means what are the digits in your 2-digit number? In your 2-digit number, what are the digits? Digits are 3 and 9. Digits are 3 and 9. So you will add then 3 plus 9. 3 plus 9 is 12. So 132 divided by 12 will be 11. So this will be your answer. Got it? Very easy question. 2-digit number आपको पता था. It was 39. So we have written the reverse number there. Reverse number के लिए just you have to take the places in a, just you have to interchange the places. So it will become 93. Now they are asking to take their sum. When we took the sum, answer is 132. Now the question is, what will be the quotient? Quotient means that when you divide this sum by 11, what answer do you get? So when you divide it, you will get the answer 12. Second part is, what quotient will you get when you divide this sum by sum of the digits? Sum of the digits means these two numbers which are there in a 2-digit number. So the two digits are 3 and 9. Take their sum, it is 12. When you divide them, answer is 11. Right? So this was example number 4. Let's move to example number 5 now. Example 5. Write a quotient when the difference of a 3-digit number 571. The 3-digit number is given 571. Now find reverse number also. Reverse number will be, you just change, it will be 175. So reverse number will be 175. Now you have to find their difference. In this question, they are asking for the difference. Difference means you will subtract both. 396. Now question is, what will be the quotient when this difference is divided by 99? So when you divide 396 by 99, what answer do you get? So when you divide, you will get the answer 4. Right? Then next part is, when you divide 396 by 4, what will you get? So 4 9s are 36, 4 9s are 36, 99. What answer will you get when you divide it by 3? So it will be 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6. And last is, what will you get when you divide it by 33? So 33 1s are 33, and then 66, 33 2s are 66. So this is your answer. Right? Let's move to example number 6, last example. In a 3-digit number, the 10th digit is thrice the units digit. So first we have to write the 3-digit number. Now number is not given, so we'll write the form. Example 6. 3-digit number is always of the form 100A plus 10B plus C. Now, it is of this form where A is 100th digit, B is 10th digit, and C is 1's place or 1's digit. Right? Now in the question it is given 10th digit. What is the 10th digit? Now you know that 100th digit is, we'll write so that there is no confusion. 100th digit is A, 10th digit is B, and 1's digit is C. Now in the question it is given 10th digit, that is B. According to question, B is means equal to thrice. Thrice matlab 3 into units digit. So 3C. Also it is given 100th digit, that means A is equal to twice 2 into units digit, that is C. So we have got the value of B and A. Now it is also given that sum of all the three digits is 12. Sum of all the three digits means A plus B plus C is equal to 12. So these three conditions are given to you. What we'll do, we'll put the values of B and A in this equation. So A is 2C plus B is 3C plus C is equal to 12. 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1, 6. 6C is equal to 12, means C is equal to 2. So we have got the value of C. We have got the value of C. Now we'll find the value of A and B. So A will be equal to 2 into 2, 4. B is equal to 3 into 2, 6. So our values for A, B and C we have got. Just frame a 3-digit number now. So your 3-digit number will be 100 into 4 plus 10 into 6 plus 2. So it will be 462. So this is your answer. Once again I am repeating, 3-digit number is always of the form 100A plus 10B plus C, where A, B, C are your 3 digits of a 2-digit number. A is at 100th place, B is at 10th place and C is at 1st place. Now when we read the question, there are few conditions given. First condition is that 10th digit is thrice the unit digit. The 10th digit is my B, is equal to thrice 3 into unit digit is C. One more condition is there, 100th digit means A is equal to twice 2 into unit digit C. So these two conditions, plus one more condition is there, that sum of all the 3 digits is 12. Sum of all the 3 digits means that when you add this A, B and C, you get the answer 12. Now we have got the value of B, we have got the value of A. Put them in this equation, right? Put in 1. Put the values of B and C in 1. So when you put them in 1, you will write A as 2C, B as 3C and C will be C only. Now 2C plus 3C plus C is 6C. So when you shift this 6 to this side, C will become 2. We have got the value of C. We'll put the value of C in both A and B. So B will be 3 2s are 6 and A will be 2 2s are 4. So we have got the values for all A, B and C and we put them in a 3-digit number. 100 into 4 plus 10 into 6 plus 2. So our number has become 462. Right? Now let me discuss exercise 5.1. The 5.1 will be homework and you have to complete it today itself. Easy exercise. First question just in generalized form like we did in example number 1. Second question, it's same as your example number 4. Write the quotient when the sum of a 2-digit number 23 and number obtained by reversing the digits is divided. So it is same as example 4. Third question, it is about difference. So same as example number 5. Right? Now question number 4. Write the quotient when the sum of a 3-digit number ABC and the number obtained by changing the order of the digits cyclically, that is BC and CAB, is divided by 111. So one part of this question I am telling. Question number 4. Question number 4 is, now digits of a 2-digit number are given. Sorry, 3-digit number. They are given ABC. These are given. So when we write them cyclically their order will be, cyclically order is BCA and CAB. Right? So when you have to take the sum of these 3 numbers. So number formed by ABC will be 100A plus 10B plus C. Number from this BCA will be 100B plus 10C plus A. And number formed by CAB will be 100C plus 10A plus B. So this is the cyclic order, number formed in cyclic order. Right? We have to take their sum. According to question, when you take their sum, and you divide their sum by 111, what will you get? So first we'll just simplify it. 100a plus a, 101. 101 plus 10a, 111a. 10b plus 100b, 110, and plus b, 111b. Then 10c plus c, 11c plus 100c, 111c. So this is the sum of these three numbers. So first part of the question is, when you take the sum and divide it by 111. So what I can do, I can just take common 111 and the sum will be this. So when you divide it by 111, what answer will you get? Your answer will be a plus b plus c. Second part of the question is, when you divide it by a plus b plus c, what will you get? Divide by a plus b plus c. What will you get? These two will cancel and the answer will be 111. Right? Third part. Third part is, when you divide its sum by 37. 111 into a plus b plus c divided by 37. 37, 3 is 111. So it will be 3 into a plus b plus c. Right? Last part is when you divide it by 3. 111 into a plus b plus c divided by 3. So your answer will be 37 into a plus b plus c. When you divide it by this, your answer will be 37 into a plus b plus c. So question number 5 is again of difference. You can do it. Question number 6, same as example number 3. Question number 7 is again of difference. Question number 8 is of sum. So question number 9, again it is almost same as difference. Then 10th question, it is similar to this question number 4. So all these questions you will be trying today and you will be completing this exercise today itself. Right? Thank you so much.